Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a weekly study with me, or study with me every day for a week, whatever you want to call it. But starting off on Monday morning, I wake up earlier in the mornings, like around 6 o'clock, just so I can get some work done straight away, so that it kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel more productive, just because I've already gotten something done before I even get to school, and it kind of sets me off right for the day. I kind of feel like I've achieved something that day. So here I'm doing Cicero. I usually do Latin in the mornings just because I feel like the mornings are really the only time that I have enough motivation to do Latin. So I'm just writing out chapter summaries, or typing out chapter summaries of all of the chapters in Cicero's speech, and then on the column alongside that I'm just making like quick bullet points of main points that he makes, just so it's easy for when I'm making like essay plans and stuff, just to quickly glance at what he says rather than just going back through the whole speech. And I've actually finished this now, and it was such a good idea despite how long it took. So yeah. And this is, I can't speak, this is after school, and I just decided to get my Latin homework over and done with. So here I am translating some Ovid. I have to look up a lot of vocab because I don't know any, but you know, it's not like my exams in like 2 weeks. Ha ha ha, lol. And then I moved on to revising some chemistry, because I had a chemistry test the next day, and I thought that I would quickly go over some physical chemistry just because I don't really feel that secure on it. So I was just reading through my notes, recapping stuff. You get the gist, just revising basically for the rest of the evening. Literally, how cute is this? And then I decided to do this Caboodle multiple choice set thing just because I only had one of them left, like the Unit 5 one. So I was just like, I'm just going to finish it just to get it over with. And we move on to Tuesday. So once again, Latin in the morning, classic. This time it was Virgil. So it's a similar kind of thing. Like, I already had a summary written out, which I'd done, and then I put my own analysis in, and analysis that I've already kind of found from other sources, but I was just going back through and using this document that someone's made, I got it off the internet, for Virgil and Aeneid 10, and just putting on their like analysis and characterizations and stuff onto this document that I made, just so it's all like all together, comprehensive, like structure, analysis, that kind of stuff. And then this is actually in my Tuesday free. I only have frees Tuesday and Wednesday, which is really sad, but here I was doing some chemistry practice questions. These were homework, I believe, so these were on electrochemistry, I think. And then this is just some biology questions that I did. I also think I did a chemistry past paper, but I really can't remember because this was a few weeks ago. And yes, I did really colour in stuff on my iPad when I came home, because that's just how productive I am, people. Not very, clearly. And that evening I actually had to cover at work. So this was actually the first week that I didn't have to go to work because I resigned, so that I could focus on A-levels, but I decided to cover because they needed cover, because they haven't employed anyone and like 3 people quit at once. So all I managed to do was a C4 paper, but I thought that I would just try and get something done anyway. I feel like I'm not really productive when I come home late. Like, I get home at 6 o'clock. How sad. And then this was Wednesday in my free. I didn't wake up early, so, you know, great. But in my free, I just did these past paper questions from the 2017 paper that we hadn't done in the mocks, because obviously we hadn't covered everything, so I was just going back through and finishing them off. And then I just did, I think, another chemistry paper, maybe a maths paper, who knows. I did some past papers, and then here I was actually doing a biology past paper. Basically, I pretty much just do past papers and questions in my freeze, just because I feel like it's not the right atmosphere for me to like learn content, because there's distractions and people and noise, so I'd rather do that at home. As you can see, I'm now home, and the only thing I did on Wednesday pretty much was finishing off my biology paper, which I know is really bad, but sometimes you just have those days or weeks where you're not as motivated. And then I just marked that biology paper. Did it go well? Probably not, because it was like a 2015 paper. I can't really remember what I got. And rolling on to Thursday, once again I was on the Cicero, so doing basically the exact same thing, typing out chapter summaries and then just quicker point summaries on the right. This literally took me so long, you don't even understand. It was such a drag trying to get myself to make these summaries. It was unreal. And after school, I just read over my respiration notes for biology, but I didn't show that because I was literally just sat there reading my notes. And on Friday, I woke up early again, woohoo, go me, and I just watched a crash course video just because I was straightening my hair and I still wanted to do something. And then I did Virgil analysis again. I was trying to alternate between Virgil and Cicero, so yeah, as you can see, I just type out the theme and then write underneath it any interesting points. And this is a chemistry paper that I did in school that day, and at home I just did my chemistry homework, as you can see here. We get a lot of chemistry homework and it's mainly just like question practice, so I guess it's quite useful anyway, but yeah. And then I did a specimen paper for chemistry. I think this was unified chemistry, because we got a bunch of specimen papers that day, or maybe the day before, can't remember. But I was just like, I will make a start on those. So yeah, fun chemistry life. Chemistry is probably like going the best at the moment though, so I don't know why I'm complaining. And that's pretty much all that I did that week. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what else to say. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And you can also subscribe to my channel for more study with me's, because more will be coming, I assure you. The button is below this video, and yeah, social medias are in the description, obviously. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!